Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. I'm VS Speaks Royally. I hope you are all well on this, well, it's sunny here, this beautiful sunny Tuesday afternoon, although it may be morning and evening wherever you are in the world. So I know many of you may be aware of something that is brewing, at least what I have seen on the Bird app, but I wanted to bring attention and just have a discussion with the squad, as you know how family does. So let me not delay. Let me get right into it. So, firstly, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, just to go through a little couple of things, we do have King Archie's birthday coming up May 6th. That's all we're going to recognize for that date. But okay. And then there is the giving campaign, as we've had since even before he was born. So yeah. So in leading into the giving campaign, I was on Twitter yesterday, came across this screenshot that I'm showing was shared by another squatty. That it was a response to that squatty. And it said, to the other derangers, I should say. And it says, I just reported her for trying to raise money for charity that never reaches the recipient. The Archwell accounts never show where these fundraisers go to. I've said she's scamming Twitter users. So I paused, and knowing the squatty, I had wanted to go out and get a screenshot myself because I like to do that just because. But found out, I'm blocked. Oh, okay. So, that's interesting. So I did block the user back. Fair game. Never, to my knowledge, had any dealings, but there's always the mass blocking that happens with the derangers as well as Sussex squad. So anyway, my response to that screenshot and into the squatty whose name I'm hiding for now because there is some issues with people a little on the stalking side. So I said, these effing idiots. Archwell is not the recipient of the funds. The actual charity selected get the donations directly. Now, she should be reporting for spreading lies, misinformation. So the scary thing is that we've been for years without too much problem giving to different organizations identified by the giving campaign organizers. So it may be one charity, it might be two charities, maybe several. Or you can just select the ones that Harry and Meghan are involved with and donate in honor of. If we're doing it for Archie and Lilibet's birthdays, we do it and we say that. If we're doing it for Harry and Meghan's birthdays, which we do, then we would say that. So now we have the potential of squad members or those who share, do a little retweet and share the information of the giving campaigns of being possibly suspended on the Bird app because if many people report it as a lie like this, scamming people, Twitter may just act quickly and suspend, and meanwhile you have no and could even be permanently. Woosah. So there is the potential of this happening. So that's where my thumbnail comes from. I would take this quite seriously because this morning I saw this response. Can someone please explain where Sussex Squad gets all this money to donate? Seriously, thousands upon thousands of dollars. Also, why not put that money back into your own community or local schools? I'm baffled. So obviously, derangers are deranged and they don't have any common sense. But there are hundreds of thousands, really, of squad members. When you're donating at, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50 each, you raise a great deal of money. I don't know if this particular person was around when we did our first giving campaign, and we raised, I want to say didn't Harry and Meghan match us at 130,000? The numbers are like jumbled in my head right now, and of course, a certain island, UK, went absolutely bonkers. The media went bonkers just, in the matching the donation. That squad, which is so massive, there is no leader, there is no organization. It's just a group of people who support Harry and Meghan and fight against all the racial smears and lies that are told. But so, yeah, I just wanted to kind of get everybody up on game, and just an FYI that, since they can't, quote, beat us in giving because, they've tried themselves and it just doesn't work, then, and many of the Rhoda have these burner accounts too that, are very involved with some of these derangers. So maybe it is a way of just, a certain or a couple of palaces trying to shut squad down. We know that has been a goal. So I just wanted to make you all aware. I mean, I'm of the Beyonce mood, middle fingers up. We're going to still give. There's trails and trails of receipts that show that we give directly to the specific organizations. And those organizations usually thank us, squad as a whole, because that's how we give. So anyway, I wanted to kind of highlight that. And before I jump into comments with you, because this is going to be a quick live stream, I wanted to do this particular. I have two little tidbits. It's your favorite time, trash time, trash time, trash time. Now, maybe I should have done that at the beginning, but better late than never. So, the two items, I saw this today. I'm not sure what's up with Vogue magazine. I did not click the link because technically, why bother? Archie will be 4. And so why are we going way back in time, in a sense, and pulling up? Anyway, so it says, some British knickers are still in a twist about which media outlets were physically present at baby Sussex's rather picturesque reveal on the grounds of Windsor Castle. It's 4 years later. Nearly 4 years, can you get over it? Can you move on with life? Why are we regurgitating something that Meghan took the heat for, but as we found out through the Netflix docuseries, was when she was asking and saying, I'll stand on the steps. No. You can't do it because of this. They'll have to close the entrance for this. They'll have to do this. It was always no, you can't do that. But then the media was out reporting that, she doesn't want to do it and she's hiding the baby and she's being a diva and this and that and that, and thus the third. Many of us know all that went on. Many people are now kind of pushing back. There are some comments under this that were saying, when a woman has given birth, pushed a baby out, or as they said, another human out, and there's a lot of things going on below the waist, and to have to put on makeup and heels and come out just to present a baby is just, it's abuse. Some were saying it was abuse. It's really crazy, but there's so much going on in the world, and they have to focus on something that happened 4 years ago. And actually, I want to say that they're probably in a tizzy because this was the most royal baby reveal ever. And that's my opinion. My opinion. I'm allowed my opinion. If they're royal and they're within a palace, I mean, common sense. Versus the steps of some hospital where, thousands upon thousands of photogs are there. But yeah, didn't seem to be a security problem when they closed down entrances for other folks that had babies and they presented them outside the hospital. But oh no, we can't do that. That's going to be an issue. The truth always comes out later on, right? Now, I think it was last Tuesday that I shared, or maybe, yeah, I think it was last Tuesday that I shared about Sarah, ex-wife of Randy Andy. It seems a billionaire linked to her is accused of financing a trafficking ring. Sarah, you're gonna learn. Keep their names, Harry, Meghan, out your mouth. You are twisted and turned up with all these people. The toe sucker way back in the day. Wasn't that a billionaire financer too, and paid off your bills or something? Maybe I'm wrong, but I can have my stories a little twisted. Anyway, I'm going to jump into comments with you all and then move on with the rest of the day. So let me pick a spot. I don't even know what Church Nellie's over here talking about. Report. Okay. So, Elaine, let me jump into the YouTube side. I see that. Oh, it just went away, but I can grab it. You have been a member. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see Elaine's a member for 12 months. Love this channel and all of you. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. I saw Mrs. S. Let me see. Is she above that? Yes, she is. So, Mrs. S, 16 months as a membership. I'm so thankful for you. Very rewarding 16 months of my life. I would not trade it for all the Kit Kat bars. Wait a minute. I have to think on that one. I love you too, Mrs. S. Woo! See how I'm treated? Oh, and then she gave. Oh, Mrs. S. You're so sweet. She gave a super chat. All right, let me hello. All right. It's not going to highlight it there. Let me scroll up in the chat. 1 second, everybody. I have to scroll down, put it that way. I'm on the other side of the chat. Then I'll get to your comments. I promise. This is cray. Oh, there it is. Okay, I just want to show that. And this is for you, Mrs. S. You're making it rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Oh my goodness. I'm not as special as a Kit Kat bar. I get it. All right, let's see. Coming into the comments. Hello, everyone who has joined. Those in the clouds too. Hello to you. Let me see. C-Mac. Oh no, not you promoting the fraud giving campaign. Woo! Yeah, let them try it. Yeah, it's kind of it's it's just I don't even have words right now. And I guess I should be, and you all should be thankful that I don't have words to put to this whole situation because, yeah, we're going to have a true, a lot of games being played. It's just, although we usually play chess, so we will be ahead of them. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. Church Nelly, report. Listen. I went on a blocking fest, but I know that, some of them, yeah, it's crazyville. Carol, don't they need some kind of evidence that backs up their claims? Um, Technically, no. And usually, if they attach some tweets and they just say it's scamming and excuse Kuja, I'm not sure why she's upset or. See, she's even mad about it. See, Kuja doesn't even like. That's right. You tell him. Okay. There's nobody even outside, so I'm not sure where she's going. See, Mike, this has been posted multiple times on a different account. But even if it's a bot, that means they're planning something. I'm just saying. So, and that's why I wanted to discuss, also to give a heads up. This could be coming. I mean, if we sit back and are like, oh yeah, right. Bots do report, folks. Have no fear; they are very active on different social medias. Many can speak to that. Mrs. S, these Karens are quite triggered by our giving, aren't they? They're very triggered. I don't know why they don't give themselves. If you find one of those, maybe the charities of their faves wouldn't be closing down if they would be actively pouring love into them. Okay, let me see. Church Nelly. Who the F are these people to tell the squad how we are to spend our damn money? Well, it's true. Many don't know. Okay. Some people made it a point to say, because a majority of squad are people of color, that's probably where the problem comes in. It's almost like, where did these people of color come up with the disposable income that they can spend on charities? The fact that you're saying that the money is going into Archwell to try to tie up Harry and Meghan, no, we donate directly to the charity. First of all, anybody that comes out with some link and says, oh, here's, because we know there have been a few in the squad in sheep's clothing that we found out were wolves, asking people to donate to certain things, and then you find out that it didn't even exist. No, you have to. So many are very leery if certain people within squad aren't organizing the campaigns, so we're less likely to give. But you can always go out and do searches, especially on organizations, to see if they existed. Usually we're given to the same ones. It's easier, especially when the relationship is already existing and they know that we give, we don't play around. So the Sussex squad can do whatever the hell it wants with its own money. F off the Rangers. Yes, Mashar, I agree with you. And again, yes, it could be bots, but it's also just be mindful. There's someone behind those bots. And I just take that very seriously, because I'm like, oh, what is this? And I laugh, but I was like, oh no, let me pause a minute and think about this. So yeah. Taking a sip of tea. Carol, yes, and this one was around when we were doing the CamFed campaign. Really, there's nothing for Sussex Squad to worry about. They have tried this crap before. This is not the first time. True. But remember, Carol, the Bird app is under different ownership now, and they zap people quickly. Don't need to prove much. I think I responded to PM once. Now, he was calling Meghan all kinds of stuff, and I was like, basically, you are that. And I got suspended for like maybe 8 hours. It was something crazy, and I laughed because I was like, I was replying, and that's what I put into the appeal. Like, I was replying to a reply. Like, I don't get that, but it took them a while to even get around. So now under the new leadership, I don't put anything past what they could pull off on the Bird app or any other of the ones that we're on. So, it really is to bring awareness to you. It's not a matter of that we give or how we give. It's just, if someone's going to start playing around and suspending, reporting accounts and all this other stuff, I mean, people have been reported. Now, mind you, Tina and Michelle are not as active as they used to be, because I know they went after theirs quite heavily. So if they see more people are outspoken, then, maybe we can tell them to hide under their rock. Under their rock. And yes, they have no idea what squad, which again, it's so vast. There's people that support Harry and Meghan that we don't even know about, that give. They hear about the campaigns because, the media has to report on everything. And then, there's more giving that happens. So, Angela, why are the derangers concerned about where our squad spends our money? Get out of our pockets and mind your business, period. They're always concerned with us. I did see a tweet and I bust out laughing because it was saying that the response to where are they getting their money, and what was the response? It said something about, it was almost like, the podcast residuals or royalties. And so we're all like, where's our check? They come out with some of the craziest stuff, but yeah, it is what it is. VS speaks, it's serious, but we all need is to say this money that you donate goes directly to the charities, and point out the local charities that receive the money directly. Exactly. I mean, I would think if anyone is caught up or reported, because you just don't know, I'm just saying be mindful as we are coming into our giving season, from Archie to Lilibet's birthday, and then from Meghan to Harry's. That's the time in those months that we give pretty heavily. So just be mindful of that. I mean, any company, especially if it's legit, will have a donation page. Plus, it will show you the HHPT is a trustworthy site. True. In addition, most of them will kind of acknowledge when we're giving, and how the campaign organizers have set up is usually there is a special link so that they can track squads giving, unless you feel like going out to their pages directly and then, you give. But yeah, we, Anna, it's chomping his rodents with the buck tooth. I'm not playing with y'all today. Lottie, why can't y'all take care of the poor people in the UK instead of worrying about Meghan and Harry? Because, that's his life goal. He needs something. He's hoping will help pay for that gold chariot or carriage or whatever the heck you want to call it that he's going to ride around in. I'm surprised he didn't want a chariot. It just seems like that would be his personality. Let's see. Sash, Miss VS, please spread the word that this year's squad giving for Archie and Lilibet's birthday. Let's up the amount for our giving. This would further burn the haters. Ooh, child, yes, it would. It would be very, they would be upset. That's their whole thing. They're upset. Of course, that one year again when Harry and Meghan matched what we gave. Yeah, that just took a lot of people out. I think that's really when we got on the radar of some people. But yeah. Hey, the Bud Files, how are you? Hey, Max, how you doing? Hey, Firefly. Hi, everybody. Let's see. I see just a few more. Oh, Elaine. Come on now. Thank you. Here you go. This is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very, very much. Okay, I said this is going to be a quick one, so I only have a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Let me see, Mrs. S. Let the haters what their knickers trying to find out where the super sticker money came from. Oh, that's too funny. Cookies and cream, my manager. Stop. Sash, Miss VS, the word you're searching for is idiots. No, I try to be nice sometimes. Very few, but sometimes. Church Nelly, see, this is exactly why I'm not on Twitter. I could so end up on Twitter death row. Oh yeah, you would have. you just don't go down certain rabbit holes. I know that there's an account that I wind up blocking because it was on, there's a block list that we all have. And it's almost like if you've seen what is the V for, what is the movie? I can't even think of the name of the movie, but anyway, they have that character as their avatar, but it's like to hunt down Sussex Squad and eliminate them from the earth. Excuse you, but that's a threat. What do you mean by that? I don't take some things, especially the things we're seeing in the US. You can hee hee ha ha off some things, but you get the right crazy one. Yeah. And life could be a whole lot different. So I'm just gonna leave that out. Woo! Back to work annual review time. Yeah, mine was last week. Let me see. Let's see. CMAC, exactly. They can't believe we aren't all poor, which is just their bigoted mindset. If they don't believe that many of us have jobs, we can spend money as we want. This is a free world, country that most of us live in, and we'll continue to do what we do. Show up as Squad, give to the charities, even charities of our own choice in their name, and then just keep it going, keep it moving, keep it pushing, All right. Let's see. Come on, Squad. The hospitals on island are already overtaxed. Let's not send them more patients to make it worse. But yes, we need to up our giving this year. Yeah, we do. All right. And on that note, yeah, Annie, that's true. We don't live off taxpayer money. I mean, neither Harry and Meghan, and they're still in their pockets worrying about what they do and all that stuff. So. Now you want 2 segments of trash time? I gave you a little bit one. I gave you a little bit, but yeah. Anna, I'm so lit up, so tired of the BS of these people. Well, yeah. And again, while I recognize the accounts, the bots and all that, there are people behind those bots. It's just what I want to kind of highlight and let us be aware and as we say, turn it up on the giving. So, all right, I'm going to put my outro music on. I just want to say thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Please be sure to share, get the word out. I'm like a throws away from 4K subs. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all. It's just onward and upward. So please take care of yourselves. Please wear your mask when in large groups because the bugs are still out there. Yeah. Love you all. Please be safe. Yeah, because we need it in this world after that situation that occurred yesterday at a bank. So on that note, be well. Love you all. Bye. Yeah, that's not the outro. There's the outro. Oh my God, Firefly. What are you doing? You lovely woman. Oh my gosh, Firefly. Wow. I'm going to play this for you. Thank you so much for being such a generous, sweet. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. my gosh. I just happened to see that I was scrolling through the comments to say, you're so sweet. Yeah, now I'm going to be in tears. So, y'all, here goes the outro.